Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss one of the important criteria of National Board of Accreditation, which is required for any institute to cope up with the standards of other higher education institutes around the world. So the challenges are many to work on these kind of data. To overcome challenges, I have developed one of the application wherein on a tip of click you can access the data in real time, anywhere, anytime, at any moment. So those people who are into the accreditation process, or who are planning to go for accreditation process, they can also do they can also automate some of their work the way how I done. Now, the people who are involved in accreditation process, they know the process and the criteria and how they are interrelated. Now, to explain all those things, it will take a lot of time. That's why I'm here concentrating on one of the important criteria, that is criteria 3, wherein an institute can fetch, or a program can fetch, around 120 marks. Now, for this, we need a help from criteria 2. There is a lot of data which we fetch from criteria 2, but what we have done is we planned first for criteria 3, then we extended in collaboration with criteria 2, we have worked on all these things. Now, without understanding the process what is there in criteria 2, we cannot understand what is happening in criteria 3. So let me begin in a simple way, and how this dashboard which is created can help even a group of people or all the staff members working for criteria to data generation. Now, all of this looks a new thing for many people and for many of the listeners here. Now, first of all, the program outcome and Bloom's taxonomy. So you can find from this dashboard just by a click. So these are the 12 program outcomes which a program need to work on, and here are the Bloom's taxonomy. These things we use to write course outcomes for each subjects. So one is remember, second is understand, third is apply, fourth is analyze, fifth is evaluate, and sixth is create. Now, according to the Washington Accord, the giving the weightage will start always from apply. Now, from 3 onwards, we will try to give the weightages for particular CO. Now, these are the verbs which can be used to write COs. Okay, the number of COs and the things are all with respect to the subject, it changes. Now, after this, let me go back to my dashboard again, once again. Now, we need to write performance criteria or performance indicators for the each courses. Now, what is this? What is this? Uh, the performance indicator or performance criteria. It is as simple as how we are working to complete the CO what defined by the course coordinator. Again, this course coordinator terms and other things are all are taken from the criteria 2 itself. Now, course coordinators will sit and write COs and write the performance indicator for each COs. Okay, and there is on again a process how to write it and everything, and that is in place. And these are the steps, or you can say uh, the things required to write it. Next, we have PSOs for each program. These are things you can find on the dashboard. Next is CIE. This is very important because through this only we are evaluation for the student is happening from the internals. So these are the internal question paper patterns, how you need to divide and on what pattern you must give the questions and on what COs or which COs should be covered by a student, okay, must be defined very clearly, because the marks everything are very important for our criteria 3. So these three we have seen now. Now once these are process known to the people who are working on creation of the data for the criteria 3. So these are the prerequisites for the criteria 3, I can say. Now once it is done, question paper is created or question paper is generated by each course. We must upload to the link where it is given on the dashboard. So question papers will be available with year wise, batch wise, everything on the dashboard, or you can say the database created behind it. So the question papers from each CIE will be uploaded to the drive which is working in background. Now after this there are many challenges for the people especially working with Vishweshwar Technological University affiliated colleges, because a lot of changes happened within 4 5 years. So we need to know the syllabus before writing COs, before writing question papers, and even you can say uh, before writing the performance indicators. So here you can see the syllabuses: 2010 syllabus, 2015 syllabus, 2017 syllabus, 2018 syllabus. Now recently the 2021 syllabus has also been declared, so will be updated sooner. So if you just click, let us say I'm using 2017. So here you'll get the syllabus, the subject code, the time required, a number of lecture hours, everything related to that particular course, and how it is divided, everything. This will help the teachers or the people who are generating data for the criteria 3 to write their outcomes, to write their question papers, and to evaluate. So this is an example. I have taken 2017 scheme. So like this, you have 2018 scheme, 17, 15, and 10. Next is the very important tool for the criteria 3 is generating an Excel sheet, or you can say analytic tool, or you can say the data of a particular student on a particular question on a particular course outcome and weightage for it. And here the batch wise COs are written by the course coordinators with the performance indicators. If I take an example of 1620 batch. And here there is a one link which shows which subject is allotted to which teacher, so that it will be easy for the people who are accessing parallelly to this dashboard. They can know which subject taken by whom, and what COs they have written, what performance indicators they have written, and what weightage they have given. So if I just open 1620 batch, so here you can see for a mathematics, okay, you can see this is a CO, first CO, then we have a performance indicators, then again second CO, third CO, fourth CO, and fifth CO, and respected performance criterias or indicators. Now these are the weights given. These are the weight given. So like this, for every subject and every course, we will write the things. Now coming to the data, this is how we collect the data. So once we collect the data, the toughest job will come as sorting it. Sorting it. Now once you sort it, it must be given to a committee. We call it as PAC, which reviews all these things. So for them, we have created a button over here. If they just click here, if they click on a pack, so they get all the necessary information sorted manner. Like here you can see the sheets for each subject and the question papers for that batch, again attainment sheets and question papers like this. So attainment sheet is a very big challenge for everybody to operate, to work with. So if I just click on randomly, let us say if I click like AD lab, so you'll find the whole data related to this subject in one Excel sheet here. Each student, how is covering and how much marks he scored for attempting to that CO. Okay. Then we'll have full data about the performance of the student here. You can see, and direct attainment. You can see direct attainment. You can see here direct attainment. Okay. So this is how the data are collected and data are ready for review. These are all done by using the features of Google applications. One more video I will be showing wherein I will be using app script to automate somewhat and to see the data in the database of the, or you can say Google Drive simply. So I have created one application using Java HTML. So about this I will be speaking in next video. Just I will give a glance what is it, and about details about it will be shared in the next video. So this, if you click on a staff button, so the application will open here. So the database, this database updated automatically, and you can search which teacher takes which subject, and the subject with subject code, with subject name, with semester wise. So like this you can search anything, like let us say if I search like 17 CS 32. So you can see there are two sheets, one for review I think. So you can see how many sheets are available with that same subject code. Okay, if I if I type like 15 CS 32, again you can see, so 1519 batch and 1620 batch. So for two batches we have the sheets here. So like this, uh, All the sheets available in the database uploaded by the teachers can be viewed in a real time with such a response, fast response. So thank you for watching this. The people who are working in criteria 3, it is a very huge task to get the data, to have the all the numbers in correct form, and working on that. This may not be the end what I'm speaking. I just spoke about my application, how it works. But there are many things related to criteria 3 which need to be explored. So if you go through any online document or anything, you will come to know about it. There are many formulas we used here. So those are all, I'm not speaking here because it will become more technical. So this is just an application how we have developed using Google, what is it, tools. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe.